Since the Aam Aadmi Party government has come to power in Punjab, there has been a sharp spike in pro-Khalistani activities in the state. A few days ago in Bhatinda, miscreants wrote pro-Khalistan slogans on the walls of the Forest Department office. The slogans were later erased by government employees. In Sangrur, Akari Dal Amritsar MP Simranjeet Singh supported Khalistan openly and said that there was no legal trouble in organising such events under the Khalistan banner. But the most shocking image has come from where recently a pro-Khalistan rally was held by Dal Khalsa in Hoshiarpur. Bhindranwale model was hailed and anti-India slogans were raised. What's astonishing is that all of these anti-India activities were carried out in the police's presence. In fact, the police almost seemed to be guarding it. This raises serious questions on the Maan government. First, listen in to the slogans that were raised in the rally.
जिन्हां नूं खालिस्तान तो ढिड दी पीड़ हुंदी है कि किसी के खिलाफ हुण तुसीं खालिस्तान के मुद्दे के उत्ते मुकदमा नहीं कर सकते क्यों करके साडी पार्टी ने खालिस्तान का केस सुप्रीम कोर्ट तो जित के आए हैं। बोले खालिस्तान की कोई कॉन्फ्रेंस करे, कोई मीटिंग करे, कोई लेख लिखे, ओदे ते हिंदुत्व का मुल्क कोई एक्शन नहीं कर सकता। सो आपां नूं खालिस्तान के मुद्दे ते निडर होना चाहिए।
But how are these activities taking place in broad daylight in the presence of the police? Is this a result of letting Khalistan supporters go unchecked? Listen in to what MP Simranjeet Singh said about Khalistan. All right, let me in fact go straight across to our guests who are joining us now. We have with us all right, we will just go across in a second. We have Anil Sarin, Chief Spokesperson of the Punjab BJP, Shashikant, former DGP of Punjab, Ravi Shrivastav, political analyst. Ravi Shrivastav, how is this okay? How is this being allowed? Broad daylight, Khalistan slogans.
Padmaja, where is our government in this?
Sorry?
Or for that matter, state law and order into this? You are hearing with the Simranjeet Singh
sir, these are two separate issues. Simranjeet Singh hold on. I will explain to you. I think you didn't get it. Two separate incidents happened. One was the rally by Simranjeet Singh where he made the speech. Another was a rally by Dal Khalsa in Hoshiarpur where Khalistan slogans were raised in the presence of the police. How is this okay?
First of all, I do not recognize any existence of Khalistan. It's imaginary, it's hypothetical, it's just a word. There is no proof of this. Where is Khalistan? Who will make Khalistan? Where Khalistan will be made? Second thing is that there are sympathizers to that particular group, Babbar Khalsa, Khalistan Liberation Force and all, right in Punjab. And they are there for the last 40 years.
Okay.
What has been the outside government doing? Now,
Anil Sarin, these people have been around for 40 years. Dal Khalsa is not a new entry. It happened when you were also in government, Mr. Sarin.
It is very unfortunate that my learned friend is speaking in these terms. Can anybody think of such type of publicly display of Khalistan, Zindabad, Khalistan lekar rahenge? Have you ever seen? Even such type of, you can say to be julus, was never held. Even, sir, please. Sir, please, Mr. Shrivastav, have patience here. Sir, you are a learned friend.
They can raise slogans, they can do meetings, they can do rallies.
Sir, have patience to listen. Have patience to listen, Mr. Shrivastav. Be a gentleman here. Don't behave like a child. Don't behave like a child.
Mr. Shrivastav, if you keep shouting, then we'll just spend the 10 minutes shouting over each other. So hold on for 30 seconds. Let Mr. Sarin finish, then you respond.
This is utter nonsense. Who has called this foolish person over there?
Mr. Shrivastav, hold on a second.
Nonsense.
Mr. Sarin, go on.
He's not ready to listen to anything.
Mr. Anil Sarin.
Mister, please keep quiet. I request you to please
Can I
keep quiet.
please have
I request
only
you to
Mr.
keep
Sarin
quiet.
speaking right now?
I request you to please keep quiet. I request you. I request you to keep quiet. I request you to keep quiet.
Okay, Mr. Sarin, yes, go on.
Yes. You see, as far as since this 6 months back when the Aam Aadmi Party came to power, everybody in Punjab knows that Sikh for Justice, this Gurpatwant Singh Pannu, wrote an open letter to the voters of Punjab that support the Aam Aadmi Party and they will fulfill the agenda of Khalistan. And after the Aam Aadmi Party came to power, he again wrote a letter to the Bhagwant Mann and Arvind Kejriwal that we have given you money, we supported you in the elections, now you help us in fulfilling our agenda of Khalistan.
But nobody asked him to write that letter. Now let's face it, Gurpatwant Singh Pannu. It's a publicity hungry
let me
nobody.
make it clear. Sir, let me make it clear. Ma'am, please, let me make it clear. Now you see, since for last 6 months, every day in and out, either slogans are written on the walls of the government offices and all that. Government is bum on this. Now you have seen this julus.
Okay.
This procession openly displaying Khalistan and police is escorting it.
There's an understanding, Mr. Shrivastav.
What is this nonsense going on?
The allegation is there's an understanding. That is why this free run is being given. Ravi Shrivastav.
There is no understanding. There is no letter, no such letter has been given. Mr. Sarin can produce such a letter, and it's a letter, third party can write anything. You can also write a letter. What Simranjeet Singh Maan is abusing you, no Hindutva
has Kejriwal condemned it? Has Kejriwal condemned it?
He is telling about Hindutva court. No Hindutva court can stop it.
Has Kejriwal refuted it? Has Kejriwal condemned Khalistan? Has Kejriwal condemned Khalistan?
What the particular NIA, CBI, all these agencies have to act upon it. Who are the people who are doing it? It is not a state subject at all. It is a state subject.
Law and order is a state subject. Law and order is a state subject, Mr. Gentleman.
How can somebody say
how can you say
government is sponsoring it? And as far as
the taken out in Punjab and central government is responsible. Utter nonsense what you are talking.
Clear. That is a Supreme Court order. He has got it within.
Mr. Shrivastav, here a simple question is, fine, you are saying that Akali Dal also encourage them, BJP also encourage them, but how is it that the year 2022, Khalistan Zindabad and Leke Rahegi Azadi slogans are being raised in the heart of Punjab? Punjab. How? With the police present.
See, as far as the permission for the rally is required, the rally permission has to be given because this is a Supreme Court order. Now, if somebody has broken the law, what is written law in that? Is there written there that raising a slogan is a crime?
I will just have Mr. Shashikant answer that. The logic being given, Mr. Shashikant, is, hold on, you asked a question about the law. Let me ask Mr. Shashikant, he's the former DGP. Now Ravi Shrivastav is saying, is there anything wrong if somebody says Khalistan Zindabad during a rally? The government gave a permission for a rally, not a Khalistan rally. What is wrong, Mr. Shashikant?
I'm not getting your voice at all. It's so distorted. Sorry.
My question to you is, sir, I hope you can hear me now. The argument being made right now is that the government just gave permission for a rally. It is not at fault if somebody decides to use the rally to raise Khalistan slogans. What do you make of that logic?
Look, I'll speak the legalistic view. Certainly, it's very unfortunate that such a thing is happening in Pakistan. Naturally, it is at the behest of Sikh for Justice, which has been operating from there. And every other day, they go in for one referendum or the other. No doubt about it's there. And the bogey of Khalistan has been raised ever since the farmers' agitation in Delhi. And this particular thing, I'll say, is certainly alarming, very alarming. But again, I'll come back to the legal view. The Supreme Court had said till such time any weapon is taken and anybody indulging in violence, academically discussing a thing is not an offense. This is a decision of the Supreme Court. But again, such a thing has happened. I'm sure besides this thing, there must have been several other things also. And the local police should take those things, those aspects into cognizance and act accordingly. Thank you.
So my question is again, is this rally legal or illegal given that such slogans were raised there?
Look, this particular rally, as per the court orders of the Supreme Court, I don't think anybody can stop it.
Okay.
Because
Mr.
there was
Sarin.
no violence.
So here you have a former DGP saying the government is well within its rights to have this rally allowed. There's nothing wrong in it, according to the Supreme Court orders. Mr. Sarin.
Yes, as per the court orders. But again, I said this all sort of, it's very alarming that these things are again happening in Punjab. So I'm sure that police should take some action on this, that I'm sure whenever there is any rally, lots of things go astray.
Okay.
Everything is not as per the law, as per everything. Police should look into it, look at the videos again, and I'm sure there must be some other aspects there.
Okay, police should look into it, but as far as giving permission for the rally is concerned, Mr. Sarin, they've done nothing wrong. Mr. Sarin.
Look, here is a difference. They sought permission of a march for the release of Bandi Sikhs. No specific permission was sought from the government to hold a pro-Khalistan rally. My learned former DGP Shashikant, he has been in Punjab and is a brave police officer Punjab have. He can, I think he knows much better than this. The permission was taken only for organizing a Bandi Sikh rally, a release of Bandi Sikhs. They started raising slogans. They started displaying Khalistan banners, and police escorted them. Okay, it may be a peaceful, but how can we allow? Already Punjab has spent much of the time, that's 10 to 15
Mr.
years.
Shashikant wants to respond. Mr. Shashikant.
You can't allow such type of nonsense again.
Mr. Shashikant.
This is what I just said a minute ago. This has to be looked into by police. Whenever such rallies are taken, what for the rally was taken, I'm not really aware because I'm not the sitting DGP. They have to see what for what purpose the permission was taken and what really happened and transpired. If there is any variation, even the slightest variation, it invokes the provisions of law. Action has to be taken then. If I'm saying that I'm going to take rally for something and I just deviate from there, and such things which might inflate communal passions. Our law is very strong and clear. So if these things came up, the inflammation of passions, communal passions, anything against anti-India, they went on a total tangent.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Shashikant, let me ask you this. Has this been a standard feature, irrespective of who's in government, whether Akalis are in government, whether Captain Amrinder Singh was in government, whether Aam Aadmi Party is in government, Dal Khalsa is that kind of group, and have they been taking out these rallies regularly? There's nothing new or alarming about it.
They used to take out, well, the Dal Khalsa was then banned, and some years ago it was sort of ban was lifted. That's why the ban was imposed, because they were indulging in all such activities. That's what I said, ma'am. Since there is a Supreme Court decision, this entire episode needs to be looked into it very legally, very minutely, and then requisite action needs to be taken. I'm sure that it did inflate communal passions. I'm sure that it did invoke anti-national feelings.
Mr. Shrivastav, and by the way, in the last 6 months, this is the third such incident that has happened, Mr. Shrivastav. So surely once you can be caught by surprise, but for it to happen again and again and again, the same organization raising anti-India slogans on the streets of Punjab should set some alarm bells ringing.
Yes. I hope you remember that when the Mahan government came up, just a couple of months later, there was in Patiala, there were skirmishes. People were brandishing swords, and then Nihan Sikhs were taking out the procession, and many people were arrested also for that. What I am asking, that what Mr. DGP has said, he is very right. What happened in Madhya Pradesh? What happened in Rajasthan? Permissions were taken for Ram Navami celebration, and people were doing all kind of hooliganism and gundagardi on the road. What ultimately happened? What kind of
What are you talking, Mr. Srivastava? You are totally going here and there.
that
talk on the
all
subject.
people
We are
please should
discussing a
take
very
action,
serious issue.
please to see the video again,
Mr.
that what
Shrivastav, we
actually
are discussing a very
transpired,
serious
and
issue
go
of
for an
Pakistan.
action. This is
It's
a
a
simple
separatist
solution.
movement.
This has happened everywhere.
It's utter nonsense on your part. We are discussing a
What
very
nonsense?
serious issue and
Your party done it everywhere. You have that
What are you talking?
your
What are you
VSP,
talking,
they
Mr.
all do
Shrivastav?
this.
It is a very serious matter of Khalistan.
Right wingers, they do it
People of
everywhere.
Punjab are-
They are
people of
doing it in
Punjab are already
Karnataka, they are doing it in Madhya Pradesh, they are doing it in Rajasthan, they are doing it in
Mr.
Gujarat,
Shrivastav,
everywhere they do it.
Please be
What
a
is new?
gentleman.
What
Mr.
is
Shrivastav,
new
be a
is
gentleman, yaar.
it is
Be a
established
gentleman.
that all
Be a
are
nationalist.
required.
Be a
All are
nationalist,
required.
brother. Be a
You have got
nationalist.
gundas in
Be
your
a
party
nationalist,
who do it everywhere.
Mr. Shrivastav,
So
be
what
a
is
nationalist.
Dal Khalsa.
At least have a courage to stand by the
This is
nation.
happening here also.
Mr.
Some
Shrivastav,
elements
have
are
courage
there
to stand
who will
by the nation.
make this kind of slogans,
Have
who
courage
will
to stand
have
by
this
the
kind of a
nation.
placard, catch them,
Have
have a
courage to
video.
stand by the country. Have courage to stand by
This is
India.
a failure of a
Have-
central
have courage.
government. The NIA,
don't surrender
with
to
all
the separatists.
security agencies,
Aam Aadmi
they should
Party has
catch
already
hold of these
surrendered
people
to the
and bring them
separatists.
to book.
They have
This is
taken their
our
help.
subject
Everybody in
today.
Punjab knows that the Aam Aadmi Party is hand in glove with extremist elements.
Everybody-
In Punjab, everybody
everybody-
knows about it, Mr. Shrivastav.
You have
Everybody
not only
knows in
two
Punjab.
You have not only
better
two
you
seats
understand the
there.
Punjab
Everybody
psyche.
knows it.
Mr.
Mr.
Shrivastav,
Anil
better
Sarin,
understand the Punjab
your party
psyche.
has got two
Please
seats.
go into the history.
Okay.
Please
Yes,
go into the
your
history
party
of
has got
Punjab.
two seats.
Mr. Shrivastav, go
Sir,
into
it's
the history
fine.
of Punjab.
It's fine. It's great. You have a thumping majority. Aam Aadmi Party has a thumping majority. That is fine. You have a responsibility as well. That doesn't mean that it becomes okay to give a free run to people like this. Because if they create trouble, it's not for the BJP or the Akali Dal or the Congress. It will create trouble for the country. Let's hope that there is an unrelenting crackdown on such elements in Punjab and everywhere. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, for joining me. There's breaking news just